Good evening. How y'all doing out there? I hope everyone is doing all right today, this evening, wherever you find this message, whatever time of day it is. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little bit of encouragement. I myself had a really rough day today, and I thought to myself, if I have bad days, I know other people have bad days. So if you come across this video and you're having a tough time in your life, a day, several days, whatever it is that you're going through, take this as encouragement. Don't give up. God is with you, and be gentle with yourself mentally. And what I mean by that is because we get attacked in our mind, right? I get attacked in my mind. And I feel like that is where it all starts, is in the mind. It starts in the mind. And the negative voices in your head are not yours. The negative voices in your head are not your voice. And you have to, it's a word I'm looking for. You have to remind yourself with the word of God. Yeah. You have to remind yourself with the word of God. When you go through things in life that are spiritual, things that are unseen to the physical eye, things that nobody else can see, you have to get back in your word. And I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to say because I had to pray about it before I got on here, and I had to ask God, Lord, what do you want me to say? You know, I don't mind being transparent about what I'm going through sometimes because I know that there are other people that are going through things just like me. And so what better example than when I prayed and I asked God what to say? He took me to Job. And if anybody knows anything about the Bible, if you've never read the Bible, I think a lot of believers, if you've ever been to church, they'll tell you about Job. Job went through it, okay? He had it worse than I believe I will ever have it. But it's not a comparison. It's more like, I think when I'm going through my worst days, I'm like, I try to snap or shake myself out of it. Like, come on, Farron. Like, it's not as bad. Like, you didn't have it as bad as Job had it. You didn't have it as bad as Jesus had it. And sometimes that works because, nobody is physically nailing me to a cross and crucifying me, And I didn't go through what Job went through, but I'm thankful that this story is in the Bible because it reminds me to trust God. And it reminds me to have faith in God, yeah? And he brought me to Job chapter 13, verses 15 through 18. Take a look if you want to go there with me. But and what it's basically saying is that despite everything that Job went through, he kept his trust and his faith in God. And I'll read it here for you. In verse 15, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain my own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation, for a hypocrite shall not come before him. Hear diligently my speech and my declaration with your ears. Behold, now I have ordered my cause. I know that I will be justified. And what it's saying is that Job's statement is is an example of unshakable hope and faith in God. He believed that God is sovereign over all things, even the worst. Yeah. So when you are having your worst days, keep your faith in God. And I know it's not easy. I know it's better said, especially when you're in that moment. I believe that when you're hearing those negative voices, you have to be careful of where you're putting and giving your energy into. If you put energy into those thoughts, you will end up committing maybe regrettable acts. Yes, because I know from personal experience what suicidal ideation is like. I know what it's like to have those deep, dark thoughts. I know what it's like to be in a mental space where it's just you and those negative thoughts. You have to stop the lies. And they don't feel like lies when you are in that dark spot. They feel like truth because it feels real. It feels real. I have to validate those feelings because they came from somewhere. Yeah. If you having dark, negative thoughts, it's in your head. It's mental and it feels real, but they're not your thoughts. They're not yours. That's not your words. That's not your voice. That's not the voice of God. Satan is in the business of spiritual attacks, demonic attacks. He will try and attack you mentally, emotionally, and you have to pick up the word of God and fight. Don't give up, because that's exactly what he wants you to do. Don't give up on yourself, because God is there. You keep your trust in God. He is the one that has the power to take and give life. Okay? I encourage you to stay strong on your journey. It's not easy, but I am here with you, for you, and I'm here. God is here, and I hope that you continue to come back and watch another video, because you are going to get into your purpose. You're going to make it another day. And I'll see you in the next video.